Hey guys, Josiah here with Aesthetyx Fitness. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the best Halloween costumes for people who work out. Alright, so Halloween is just around the corner and it is one of my all-time favorite holidays, so of course I had to make a video relating to it somehow, and what better way to do that than to talk about the best Halloween costumes for people who work out. If you've been training hard all year for several years and you want to show off the hard work that you've been doing in the form of a Halloween costume that flatters your physique and makes you look even more ripped than you may actually be, this is the night to do it. So I'm going to be telling you about the top 3 costumes for men and 3 costumes for women that will help you show off your aesthetic physique that you've been building throughout the year. But before we get started with that, make sure to click that subscribe button down below and hit that little bell icon. That way every time I come up with a new video, you guys are getting notified so you don't miss out on any great new content. Also, if you feel like it, please hit that like button down below. It really helps me out. Now with that out of the way, let's get started. Alright, now in the interest of keeping this classy and sort of narrowing down the field a little bit, I am going to be eschewing all store-bought sexy Halloween costumes because that's just really not my thing, and you can get a lot more creative than that and find better looking costumes that you can assemble yourself to really show off your physique and be awesome and creative at the same time. So with that out of the way, let's get started. Wait, one more addendum. These are actually not in a specific order. I'm actually going to be listing the top 3 for men and top 3 for women, but depending on your own physique, where you are in your progress, and where you live in the country or the world, your mileage may vary with each of these costumes, so they're not going to be ranked in a specific order. Now with that out of the way, let's get started. Alright, first, number 3 for men is a classic, and that is King Leonidas or any Spartan soldier from 300. Now the reason this is only number 3 on my list is because, let's be honest, it's a little bit played out. That movie's like 12 years old, and no one is shocked that you dressed up as a Spartan if you're someone that really works out pretty hard. It's still a very effective costume if you're a person that really puts a lot of effort in your physique and you want to show off as much of it as possible. But in that same vein, it's usually cold around Halloween, and being mostly exposed in cold weather is not a recipe for a fun time, so it's just not a very practical costume. But like I said, if you're a person who's absolutely shredded and wants to just look amazing, that's a good way to do it. That might be closer to your number 1. And the number 3 for women is going to be Wonder Woman. Now the reason I put this towards the bottom of my list is just because it's something that you're going to have to either spend a lot of time making or buy at a store, and that can often get quite expensive if you're getting a really nice version of a Wonder Woman costume. But the good thing about it is that Wonder Woman is an iconic character, she's awesome, and there's several different iterations from the comic book version, the classic TV version, and the more recent film versions that you can pick and choose from to decide what kind of costume you want to wear. And the number 2 choice for men is going to be one of the Avengers. Now I'm not just leaving it there, I could be lazy and just say, go as an Avenger! But I think there's a specific one that's both practical, easy to find costume pieces for, and does the best job of showing off your natural physique, particularly if you've been working a lot on your arms. And that is Thor. A lot of the other Avengers are either mostly covered up in like armored suits like Iron Man or Captain America, but Thor has a costume which there are a lot of very easily store-bought versions of, and he has those exposed arms so you can really show off your natural muscle gain that you've put on throughout the year. And for women in a similar vein, we're going with another superhero, and that is Black Widow or Catwoman. You can go either Marvel or DC. Any kind of jumpsuit or leotard-based costume is going to work really well because it's going to show off the hard work you've put into your body, but it's also going to allow you to remain covered up so that if you're outdoors for long periods of time, you don't die of exposure. And that just leaves us with the number 1 spots. Number 1, in my opinion, for men, best Halloween costume if you are ripped, bulked up, and ready to go for Halloween is going to be Wolverine. It is an incredibly simple costume to put together. You can do it pretty much for free if you just work with things in your closet, other than maybe claws if you want to add those. But with a little bit of hairstyling gel, a tank top, and some jeans, you can go all out and everyone is going to recognize you, and that outfit does a great job of really showing off your physique without looking like you're trying too hard. And you're also still wearing enough that you're not going to be really cold. Like I said, if you live in a part of the country or the world that gets pretty darn chilly around Halloween time. And the number 1 costume in my mind for women who work out for Halloween, both on a practicality, affordability, and iconicness level, is going to be Lara Croft Tomb Raider. You can go with either the video game version or the film version, but again, very simple costume. All you need is like a crop top, some shorts, and like a holster for your leg, and you're basically good to go. It's something really simple, iconic, and it shows off your arms, abs, and legs, which I imagine you've been training all of throughout the whole year. And with that, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Remember to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and comment down below with anything I missed as far as costumes go. If you guys had any costumes that you loved in the past or things you want to do someday that I didn't mention, leave a comment down below. And of course, subscribe to this channel so that I can help you guys train smarter and look better.